Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. My thoughts and prayers are definitely with those members and everybody who is in Florida right now and that's in the path of this storm. We have several members that live in Florida, so I hope that you guys were able to get out or you bunkered down and you're safe. Looks like this storm it was headed in our direction at one time, but it's been inching further and further west, so we're just gonna get some wind and rain, but nothing like what we're expecting. But really concerned and worried about everybody in Florida. So if you guys can send me a message, let me know you're doing okay. All right, so we're going to go over this first week here of the month. It started out good. Tuesday was an incredible day and had my hopes up. But then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday came and it just, I think I didn't make much of anything after Tuesday. And it was just a struggle. The market just wasn't there. There were a lot of, decent traders that struggled this week and didn't really make the money. But when you don't have the follow through in the market, it's just not there. Even scalpers, were having a little bit of trouble with the way it was going. But looking forward to it to get better. We are coming out of the summer. So I'm expecting some more volatility to start creeping in. I don't know if this big cryptocurrency fad has got everybody going in another direction, but I believe that eventually things are gonna work itself out. If not, we're gonna have to adapt, and that's what we have to do in this market. If you didn't get to see the video I posted as part of the How to Really Grow a Small Day Trading Account, it is here in YouTube, and it is in that playlist, and it's called Filtering Out the Noise. And it's really something that I think is important, that really hurts a lot of new traders, is they let too much noise into their heads during their trading day, and it affects what they do. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check that out. I think it will be worth your time. So before I get into my recap for the week, I want to talk to you guys about mentoring, because it is so powerful. Mentoring is a powerful professional development tool that can enable you to achieve or exceed your goals, no matter what goals you have. And in mentoring, the person that's doing the mentoring is sharing their knowledge and their experience. And the reason why you look up to a person is because you want to achieve the level of success or get to where they are. And in order to do that, you're going to have models. Every successful professional had some type of mentor. And I remember when I first started working in the industry, I was put with somebody to help show me the ropes. That was a mentor. When I started teaching, they assigned me a mentor at school, and then I had another teacher that taught the same thing that I could go visit that mentored me. And for some reason, when I got into trading, I rejected that. I resented it. I was like, I'm not spending any money. I don't need to. But as I thought about it, and as I drew on my knowledge from when I was working in the industry and when I started teaching, there was a mentor there. There was somebody there to help guide me, and get me on the right track. And a lot of times that's the difference between teachers that make it and teachers that fail. And I still teach classes for new teachers. I still teach the classes that they have to go through in order to go into the classroom. And one of the big things that I've seen, and one of the things that I have researched, is that teachers, the new teachers that have good mentors, last. They have a lot better career. They get a lot further. Their students achieve more. But the ones who get these negative mentors, ones that shows them, okay, this is how you shortcut this and this is how you shortcut that, those are the teachers that don't make it the first 5 years. You know, they're gone before their career gets started. Or their students don't achieve because they didn't have the right model of a mentor. So they couldn't be that mentor to their students. So I feel mentoring is very important. It's that bridge that got me from where I started to where I am now. And without a mentor, you're trying to walk on a tightrope between these two gaps. And unless you have incredible above average balance, you're going to fall off. And not many people get up. Because if this was easy, if trading was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be making money. But it's not. There's a big gap from where you start. When you make that decision and you start learning what you do to get to success, to get to consistency. And mentoring, I feel, is the bridge that will get you there. It's a solid foundation that you can walk across, and you don't have to worry about falling off. As long as you believe in the mentor, follow, and trust the process. So, you know, what I do is real simple. You know, as far as mentoring, I put our personal relationship before the mentorship. I want to get to know who you are. You know, you may already know who I am if you read my blog and you listen to my videos. But building that relationship, building that trust. Because if you don't choose me, you'll never learn anything from me. You know, and that's one of the things I try to get through to new teachers, is that if the students do not choose you to be that person, you're never going to be that person to them. And I teach our new teachers to be mentors, not just teachers, because our world is changing. And students don't need just teachers anymore. You guys that are learning to trade, you just don't need somebody teaching you. You need somebody to mentor you. You need somebody that's going to be there to share that knowledge and that experience. You know, so it's important to me to put the relationship before the mentorship. Because what happens, you know, as a mentor, a lot of times you just go through this checklist. You know, but for a real mentorship to succeed, there has to be some type of chemistry there. Okay, so that's why it's best to develop the relationship, you know, first. Establish that first. The next thing, you know, I try to focus on your personal development before your competency. Because if you're not who you need to be personally, then I don't care what you learn. You'll never be able to apply it. You'll never become competent if you are not the person you need to be inside. If you don't have the discipline or the tools to be self-disciplined in this industry, you're not going to make it. You'll never be consistent. So you have to find within you that discipline. What's it going to take for you to be disciplined so that you can stick to your process. You can stick to your trade plans. Okay? And through it all, I'm sharing with you what has made me successful. And it's very important because the students that I work with that have trusted in the process, they're doing well. They're getting there. Now, do some go backwards? Yeah. They go backwards just like I go backwards. When I get too happy and start taking too many chances, you're going to go back. But the key is you recognize it, you fix it, and you continue to move forward. You know, and that's what it's all about. So the reason why I brought this up is because, you know, I'm enhancing my individual mentoring. You know, it used to be the beginner's individual mentoring package. But this mentoring, you get 9 hours of one-on-one instruction. That means just us one-on-one. But I'm adding a year subscription to the chat room. It used to be that you had a subscription as long as we were mentoring. You get a year subscription free to the chat room. Between our sessions, you can email me, text me, charts, whatever you want me to take a look at. I'm there. That's what my job is. That's what you're investing in. The content specific to your needs. Whatever you need as a person to grow, to develop, that's what you get. You know, I help you define yourself as a trader. That's what it's all about. Who are you as a trader? Not who am I. Who are you? What's it going to take to get you to that next level? And we get into the psychology of trading. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, and everybody that's in trading will tell you. You know, trading is mental. And as far as I'm concerned, it's 80% mental and 20% strategy. Again, if you're not who you need to be, if mentally you're not there, you can't employ a strategy. Okay, there's a lot of traders I meet. They just want somebody to tell them when to get in and when to get out. That doesn't work. It does not work. You have to, mentally, you have to be in a place that you can see this stuff before it even happens. And that's what you have to develop. And that's really, you know, what I'm trying to do here. So this week, you know, I have a special offer. If you sign up for the enhanced individual mentoring, you're going to get the Day Traders Mindset Workshop for free. That's the 4-session day trading psychology workshop. And it covers everything. It helps you get to that next level. And you get all that for free. So you get a year chat subscription, which is worth $400. You get the workshop that's worth $450. All of that you get free. You know, just by signing up. Now, I can't take an unlimited amount of people because I have a limited amount of time. So I only work with, you know, so many traders at one time. And I'm just getting free, you know, so that I could take some more traders in. So I'm putting the offer out there. For those of you who are already yearly subscribers and you want to take advantage of this, just send me an email and, you know, I'll let you know what it'll be for you guys. But the individual mentoring package is $550, 9 hours of one-on-one instruction, 1 year subscription to chat. You have access to me. You know, I'm the one that answers all my emails. Nobody answers them for me. That's why I never want to grow so big that I can't interact with you individually. I think you kind of lose authenticity when you do that. everything that you need. That's what I'm going to be here to give you. So just want to let you guys know that. That's what I've got going on. Obviously, the classes are going on, and when we get ready to, if you're interested in that, you could always email me, and I can tell you a little bit more about that. Or if you want to chat over Skype for a little bit, I'm always here. All right, so my weekly stats. After Tuesday, I made $755 or something like that on Tuesday, and I barely made $300 for the next 3 days. I mean, terrible time in the market. But at 71% win rate, which is not bad, and all of that really came from Tuesday. All of the trades I had on Tuesday, really helped bump up my win rate. Because if I just look at Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's abysmal. I did have one issue here. On Tuesday, this ALNY, I actually didn't get in this trade. I don't know what my platform was doing. I just typed in ALNY and hit enter, and I got short 100 shares. And then, I was wanting to look at it to take it long off the VWAP, but it got short, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do. This is early in the morning. I guess my mind was still asleep a little bit, and before I knew it, I was down $300 and some. I had to take it off, and tried to work with Suretrader. It wasn't their fault. It was something with the platform with DOS. But which of course I had to eat. It is what it is. So when I did it again, it entered me short again, and then the short trade worked, but still didn't make up for the loss. But it was just, it's one of those things that we have to accept as traders, that things like this are going to happen, regardless of whose fault it is. We may look for somebody to make good on it, but inevitably it's our responsibility, because we took the risk. We put our money there. We're trading. We're putting our money in the market. We're taking that risk. So, I accept it and I move on. So that, really started my, average win to loss ratio out negatively. My average losing trade is more than my average winning trade, because of that. So, I'm not going to get upset because I know what happened. It wasn't intentional, but I had to take responsibility for it. So only got 1045.42, and really that was on the strength of Tuesday. Tuesday was a breakout day, and when those days happen, we got to be there to take advantage of it. And if we don't, it really puts us in a bind. And you see that happened to me the last 2 weeks of July. August, I'm sorry. The last 2 weeks of August, where, I missed a big trade, and I needed that one big trade. That one big trade a week can sustain you. And I just was not in the right place. So I'm going to continue to, to focus and make sure that I'm in the right place, that I'm making the right decisions, and that I'm going forward. So I can't even say that if I hadn't lost this, I would have more money, because this would pretty much have canceled itself out. So I still would probably be where I'm at right now. So either way, I just have to, put this week behind me, be thankful, that we had a good day on Tuesday. And we'll move on to next week. Next week will be a full week, and really excited about getting to the next level. I'm trying to get some momentum going as we get into the fourth quarter. I'm ready to win the game in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go. So I'm trying to build up some momentum here for the fourth quarter. And, hopefully we'll get off to a better start next week. All right, so that's it. That's where I'm at so far this month. So, as always, you can visit my website, averagejoetrader.com. Email me, ed@averagejoetrader.com. Check me out on Skype, Facebook, Average Joe Trader. I'm there. I'm trying to expand my social media, and so you guys can look for me there. So it sounds like my dogs are hungry. It's time to get them some food. So I'll catch you guys later. We'll see you first thing in the morning, and we'll go after it.